From the home of the 2014 All-Star Game, a look at Target Field in Minneapolis. Today, it's the home opener for 2017 between the New York Yankees and the Minnesota Twins. It's time for Twins baseball. Next, swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first, and Ellsbury's the ground down victim to open up the ball game. Here's Starlin Castro. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Harold, these Twins, as they take the field here this afternoon, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Greg Bird is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Little chopper back his way. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Twins, center fielder Byron Buxton.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Now Sabathia's 1-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now, 3-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Here's the first pitch to him. Danny Santana comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Here's Brian Dozier now. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. Lined into left field, a base hit. At the plate, Chris Davis. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And he takes a cold strike 1. First and second now, 1 man out. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. And a double steal try here. Back up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Set to get his day started, Miguel Sano. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. And he comes back with a pitch that misses here. 1-1 to the Minnesota third baseman.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Batting 6,
Digging in now, Byung-ho Park. Another first-inning RBI opportunity for him here. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
In now, Kenny Vargas, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Liner toward right center, and that's going to get down out there. And the run will score from second here, as this is now a 3-0 game. Eduardo Escobar standing in. Too low, 1-0.
Well, man, I'm looking at his high pitch count here in the first inning. They've done a great job of being patient and making him work. The key here, keep that pitch count up, and maybe you'll get in that bullpen.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gardner is under it, and he makes the catch. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Here's Chris Carter now. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 0-1. Here it comes. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The 1-2 from Hughes. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Batting sixth.
Here's Didi Gregorius. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Here's Hughes now on 0-1. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Matt Holliday. Carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
That was 2 very good takes. I mean, those pitches are just right there, nibbled on the corners, just missed, but he had the patience to lay off them.
Buxton is going to have room out there as he puts. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started. In there, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Byron Buxton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Buxton.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Right fielder, Danny Santana.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. He's around first, heading for two. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away. Striding in once again, Brian Dozier. He singled his last time up. And there's a single that he just spits on. Two out here and a runner at second. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Grounded to third. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the... Here's Brett Gardner now. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Look out. 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth.
Here's Chase Headley hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is there. He's got it, and there are two down now. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Ellsbury.
Hit on the ground, but foul. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Escobar is there, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Chris Davis. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here's Sabathia on 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. High in the air out towards shallow right. Holiday is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Miguel Sano, coming off the clutch two-run single his last time up. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball one. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And the pitch misses low and away for ball two. And he lays off again, ball three.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
And that's low, ball four. Here's Byung-Ho Park. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Sano is on his way home. Now the relay home, and he is in there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kenny Vargas. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. And that's down in front of Holiday for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now. With one away, double Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Hit hard back up the middle. Here's Castro for one. On to first as they get the double play. So coming to the plate, Starlin Castro. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The 0-2 on its way from Hughes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now another 0-2. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Davis ranging back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
The first baseman, number 33, Greg Bird.
Greg Bird checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this one's too far inside, ball two.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and now he finds himself down 2-0. You know, trying to pitch him backwards, that only works if you're throwing strikes. If not, you find yourself in trouble. Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
And a fastball misses there, ball four.
Now batting.
First pitch coming now from Hughes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Buxton giving chase. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Chris Carter now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The designated hitter.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the fourth inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Buxton going back on it, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Now batting, shortstop,
Didi Gregorius is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Strike 3 called as he. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Catcher, Jason Castro.
First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1.
I think this is an important inning for him. He just had a couple runs given to him, and now it's his job to show the guys I appreciate it by shutting them down.
No problem here. 1 away. Here's Byron Buxton now. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him in this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Danny Santana. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And they'll apply the tag, and he is out at second. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line to the right side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw. And for
meanwhile, now this is hit well down that right field line and gone for a home run. Here's Chris Davis now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Number 4, Chris Davis.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Davis waits on the 1-1. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Ready for another shot now. Miguel Sano. Chad Green answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Into the box. Park. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ben Paulson will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And that misses for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Here's the 3-0 pitch. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Digging in and looking for more. Kenny Vargas. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Swing and a line drive to center field. Again, a nice clean base hit. His 3rd of the game. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4. First delivery to him on the way. Jason Castro is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. After it is Ellsbury. He tracks it down. Matt Holliday standing in now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. In there, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Therefore, it is Dozier, and that's the first out. Standing in, Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Gardner.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And, oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Sends it in the air to deep left field. Davis ranging back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Third baseman, Chase
Ready
Headley.
to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chase Headley will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
They'll whip this one to first. So stepping in, Byron Buxton. He'll lead things off as we begin the home
Center
fifth.
fielder,
Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Byron Buxton is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Danny Santana is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is down the left field line, and Gardner won't have a play. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Sanchez is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Santana is retired. 2 down now. Digging in once again, Brian Dozier. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle, but the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And now this is bobbled out in center. The throw into second, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Ready once again, Chris Davis. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 0-1. Here it comes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 0-2 home. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Center fielder, Jacoby
Sent in the air out to
Ellsbury.
straightaway central. Buxton moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Starlin Castro.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Into the windup and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Santana, 2 gone. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down. You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And from deep in the hole, he got him. Ready for another chance? Miguel Sano. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Striding in once again, Ben Paulson. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Kenny Vargas. He's working on a three-hit ball game right now. And the changeup is way low that time. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Holiday is over and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. And he's up to third safely now with two gone in the inning. Eduardo Escobar standing in. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. In the dirt and block behind the plate. And no advance. It's ball one. Takes a knee-high fastball. A man on third with two down. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. In to score, the runner from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Digging in once again, Jason Castro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swinging a little blooper to center. Coming in is Ellsbury. He's there to track it down, and that'll end. Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the seventh. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Trying to pick things.
Now batting, designated hitter, Chris Carter.
Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And Hughes gets ahead with the fastball for strike one. Hit in the air out to left field. Davis is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius.
The batter, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Buxton is there now, and he has it. Two gone.
Now playing first base, number 50, Ben
Matt Holiday. Ryan Presley comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. And they start him out away with a called strike. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Buxton is there, makes the catch, and the side. Here.
Leading off for the Twins, center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Right fielder, Danny Santana.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Ellsbury is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Dozier. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Hit hard up the middle. And that will conclude matters here in. Ready for another shot now. Brett Gardner. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. High in the air out to center field. Buxton has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Ready once again, Chase Headley. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Dozier fields it cleanly. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Now a flare out to left center. Escobar into shallow left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Chris Davis now. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Left fielder.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And this will be fouled away.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
He'll try again, 1-2. And he pops it up back behind second base. There to take it is Gregorius for the first out. Here's Miguel Sano. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Miguel Sano.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now the pitch. 1-1.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
In for strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Pitch on the way. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. In front of the changeup there, as this is chopped foul at home plate. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
First baseman.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Drew Stubbs will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
A designated hitter.
Kenny Vargas is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Out of play. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Here comes the payoff pitch. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here. Eduardo Escobar is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. A curveball hit right back at him. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Here's Starlin Castro. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Line drive to center field. And Castro's got himself a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Now batting.
Glenn Perkins enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Pitching for the Twins.
Outside target here, and Aaron Judge come on to pinch hit. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Buxton sprinting after it. One down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in now, Gary Sanchez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Set to deliver the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing. Nate Jones gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Now pitching
Chris Carter is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Oh, did you see that swing? He threw it right by him. I tell you what, this is the alpha male battle. I wouldn't be surprised to see another fastball right here.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle.